Sometimes late at night when I'm lonely, I get out my computer, open the browser, and go to hostelworld.com. Let's be honest, I've stayed in some pretty incredible hostels, like this one with that hacienda style. This one that's 2 blocks from the beach. And don't even get me started on this lakefront hostel. However, that's when I saw it. A hostel that is cheaper than a meal at McDonald's. Really, look at this place. It's the cheapest hostel in Guadalajara and has a 9.2 rating. Why is it so cheap and rated so high? Is it possible that the most expensive experience isn't always the best? Let's answer these questions and find out, is this McDonald's meal better than this hostel? Bo here, and welcome back to Bo Night Daily. So today, I'm actually at McDonald's because you need to start the video with what you're going to compare it to, and I'm comparing this hostel to this McDonald's meal that cost me 160 pesos, which is 8 USD, and the hostel's actually going to cost me 120 pesos a night, which is 6 USD. So first, let's sample this burger. So we have a baseline. I'm not gonna lie, I love McDonald's. Like, if I had a brother, I would want it to be Ronald McDonald, because like, he can cook me this every single day. So I'm not even gonna rate it, but we have a baseline here. 160 peso meal with fries and a drink. Currently, I'm walking the hostel, but let me give you a little bit of a backstory here. So this hostel has no idea that I'm coming, and I did that for 2 reasons. Number one is I didn't want to send him a message and ask for permission, because I didn't want them to stage anything. I wanted everything to be 100% normal, 100% natural. Number two is, it's simply a deal, I'm paying for this, so I'm gonna check in just like I'm a normal traveler, because literally we are comparing two things that are not alike. However, one, you're getting like 24 hours worth of service. The other one is a McDonald's meal, which I love McDonald's, like I already said. However, it's very instant gratification, and this hostel should be 24 hours of pure fun, and you get a whole lot more bang for your buck, and I'm hoping that it reflects that. Let's get right into the hostel. All right, I just checked in the hostel, and so far, I mean, I definitely can't like downplay it whatsoever. Yes, it is an older building. However, everybody here's been so friendly. The manager is like incredibly friendly. So I remember reading on the reviews, it had superb staff. So far, that's like to the T. The staff has been nothing but incredible. So I'm on the rooftop right now. They have solar panels, so they're obviously green, I guess, but it seems like every place in Guadalajara, even my apartment, has solar panels. Here is like a little workout area. They have some weights down below here, some chairs to hang out in. Those are just like the chairs they sell at Cabela's in the States. Like, I'm feeling pretty positive about this. There's some currently people in the room. Once they leave, I'll go in there and film the room and kind of show you guys my sleeping accommodation tonight for 6 USD. But so far, I think McDonald's may be in trouble, to be honest with you. So right here is where I'm gonna be spending the night. My bed, I'm on the bottom bunk. I have one sheet, I have a big blanket, which I'm very thankful for, because sometimes you don't get one here and it's pretty cold. A pillow and a outlet. The outlet right over there is actually, I'm pretty excited about that. Sometimes in these hostels that don't nearly cost as much, they actually don't have an outlet next to your bed, which is a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, and each one comes with a locker. I decided to step outside just for a minute to get some fresh air, go on a walk, and so I could tell you guys the update. So, is this the best hostel in Guadalajara? No. Is it the cheapest? Absolutely. So you gotta remember that. 6 USD is cheaper than McDonald's. Would I stay there again? I'll let you know once I wake up in the morning and get a good night's sleep. But you saw where I was sleeping. It's definitely no 5-star place, but it's definitely not shit. And it's actually pretty clean for how old the building is and stuff like that. However, the hostel does have a lot of potential. Like, just a couple little updates, they could easily be charging 200 to 250 pesos per night. With how big that place is, it definitely has potential. I'm at Tito's Burgers, a little street stall here in Chapultepec. Got myself a asado taco and a gringa. First we'll dig in with the taco. I put some cilantro and some hot sauce on here. They have the hot sauce just like they have at Burro Tulum. Really, really, really good, but he warned me about the sauce. He said it's extremely hot, be careful. And I saw the sauce that looked just like the one at Burro Tulum, and I was like, I can handle this. Whew. Burn up a bit. I did get a horchata, thank goodness, a whole liter. I'm gonna need it. Oh man, I covered this with it. But oh man, the meat is so good. You saw him cooking it. I'm actually gonna rate this one an 8.6. I mean, definitely way above your average street taco. The gringa. Got the same meat, got the asado. It's just basically like a quesadilla, but it has meat on it also. This one I didn't put hot sauce on. I'm gonna put a little bit on, not near as much as taco, but I'm gonna rate this one like also an 8.6. I mean, the meat is seasoned to the T. It's perfect. I mean, really not much you could change in this to make it any better. Like, but 8.6. Tito's Burgers. Check it out in Chapultepec. You can look it up on Google. It'll take you right here. Pretty freaking good. This costs 90 pesos, which is $4.50. The place I'm staying tonight costs me 120 pesos, which is $6.20. So this is not McDonald's. However, it's just slightly cheaper than the place I'm staying, just to put it in full context for you. A taco, a gringo, a full liter of horchata is almost the same price as where I'm staying tonight. See you, man. Take care. Well, I think I figured out my first complaint on the hostel. This really isn't a complaint, it's more of just an observation. Remember that you're paying almost nothing to stay here. But it is a long ways from Chapultepec. Granted, the location's not bad. If you want to stay right next to the hostel and eat and stuff, there's plenty of restaurants, plenty of bars and stuff like right there. However, I like going to Chapultepec, and I walked 15 minutes there, now I'm walking 15 minutes back. And if you walk down the street that the hostel's on, I think it's safe, but I mean, there's some dark spots and stuff. So I'm actually just walking right down the avenue right now. Back at the hostel. I am exhausted though. Last night we really hung one up. So, but the bad thing is I'm not actually looking forward to sleeping on this mattress. It's not too bad. However, I'm paying for an apartment 20 minutes away that has an extremely nice mattress. So just for that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
Wow, and good morning. So last night, I'm gonna rank my sleep 4 out of 10. Wasn't the greatest, wasn't the worst. It would have actually been ranked a whole lot higher, and I can't peg this on the hostel whatsoever. But there was a group of girls in my room that talked and whispered all night long. Like, it made me feel like I was on High School Musical without the singing part and just the annoying part.
Summer, 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 summer.
The plan this morning is I'm not even gonna shower. I'm literally just gonna go back in the room, get my stuff packed up, hand in my key, get out of here, go back to my apartment, shower. It's like a 15-20 minute walk, gather my thoughts, and then I'll give you a full rundown. Is this hostel worth more than a McDonald's meal?
I got all cleaned up, and I've had time to kind of process the whole thing. Why is it so highly rated and so cheap? Pretty simple. It said directly on there that they were extremely friendly there, and I can vouch for that. I mean, the manager, all the volunteers were extremely like friendly. They were like, if you want to play, but yeah, like, you're living here, if you want to play soccer with us next Thursday, you can. We'll message you to go party. Like, extremely, extremely, extremely friendly. And I think that's partially why they're rated so high. They have free water, a super, super chill vibe. Their internet speed is extremely good. The bathroom situation, there's 3 bathrooms for everybody. I don't know how many people were staying there, maybe 20. However, that's still not that bad of a situation, because I have been in situations in Guadalajara where there'll be 30 people staying in a house, like a hostel, and they'll have one bathroom for everybody. So all in all, that's still not a bad situation. Last but not least, they do have a niche, and the niche is budget backpacker, and they're sold on it and they're good at it because they're constantly full. So props to them, like they found the niche and they're sticking to it. Next is, would I stay there again? Yes, I would. For 1 or 2 nights, absolutely no problem with it whatsoever. However, would I stay there for a month? Probably not. However, they did have private rooms as well. Those were all full. If I stayed there again, I would definitely try to get a private, just simply because, I mean, remember I had High School Musical going on in my dorm room this morning. Is it possible that the most expensive experience isn't always the best? Absolutely. I mean, I came into this with an extremely good attitude that it was going to be a positive experience no matter what. So I was honestly looking for positivity the whole time I was there, without a doubt. Now, if I would have came in with a negative attitude, of course, it probably would have sucked. But I came in with a positive attitude to meet friends, hang out with people. Like, I think that's what actually made my experience there so much better, was I came in with the attitude that this was gonna be awesome. And now, let's answer the question that you have all been waiting for. Is this hostel better than McDonald's? Hands down, I can say it's a better bang for your buck. You know I love McDonald's. McDonald's, like I said at the beginning of the video, if I had a brother, I would want it to be Ronald McDonald. However, after eating that meal yesterday, yes, I loved every second of it. But the hour to 2 hours after, my gut and everything, I just felt sluggish. I was just like, I ate too much. 1,200, 1,300 calorie meal. Yeah, no. So I mean, without a doubt, this hostel is a better deal than McDonald's, and it's cheaper. So hey, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, definitely give me a dislike. So hey, I'll see you guys next week. Bo out.
Subscribe now.
Fear nowhere. It was a pleasure to stay in Casa. When I checked in, I had a belly full of McDonald's, and you are competing with that. Props to you for capitalizing on the budget backpacker niche in Guadalajara. Staff, 10 out of 10. Wi-Fi, 10 out of 10. Value, 20 out of 10. It is cheaper than a meal at McDonald's and hands down a better value. Satisfied YouTuber, Bo Knight Daily.